Do you ever have memories from the past that haunt you? Do you have things in your past that you wouldn't really want others to know about? I don't know about you, but I have those kind of things because I wasn't a believer until I was 19. You may have what they call skeletons in your closet. The Apostle Paul in Philippians 3:13 and 14 talks about forgetting those things that are behind. Paul definitely had skeletons in his closet. He had not only said things that could be misunderstood or done things that could be construed to be bad. He had caused people to be killed. He had caused Christians to be chased, found, and murdered. Paul had a lot of things from his past that could haunt him. And I want to talk to you today about when memories from your past haunt you. What do you do? There are a lot of people who those memories take over and they strangle that person or they cause that person to be afraid or to be hesitant, to be bold about what Jesus can do for you. I have a lot of things that have lately come up in my thoughts, but that has caused me to go to Philippians 3:13 and 14. Let me read it for you. Philippians 3:13 and 14 says, "Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended." And we all have to say that. No matter what part of our life we're in, we have not reached perfection yet. We will not until we see Jesus face to face. So I don't assess myself as having achieved perfection yet, he's saying. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do. And I encourage you to take Paul's advice. If you, like I, have things in your past that could cause you to be less than bold, to be just doubting a little bit about what you feel like you can say to another person, he says, forget those things which are behind, getting them. Now, is that possible? For some of us, that may seem impossible, but we can work at that, can't we? We don't have to dwell in that past. We don't have to live there. We can put that behind us. Where are we focusing? The verse that talks about he will keep us in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. Our mind needs to be so focused on Jesus and what he's doing right now that we are forgetting. It's effectively we're forgetting about the past. And yes, we all have done things that we've all sinned in our past. Don't let others keep you there. If you've asked forgiveness, if you're saved now, God has completely washed you white as snow. And he has put those things as far as the east is from the west. He doesn't remember them. You need to put them behind you. Forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth onto those things which are before. Press on. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of God in Christ Jesus. When you're running a race, and Paul talks often about the analogy of the Christian life as a race. Now, I am not a runner, but we've all watched Olympics. We've all watched races, and they are not, if they're a good runner, they're not looking behind them. They are looking ahead towards the finish line. They are focused on the prize and reaching forth. Their bodies, their whole being is leaning towards the goal. As I remembered this verse today, and even today, and I wondered, okay, why lately am I having some of these memories come back from my childhood, from things, wicked things that happened to me? I had no control over them. And I'm not going to go into detail. I had no control. And because of sin, things happened. And I suddenly remember them 60 years later. Why? I don't know. I don't know. But I asked God, why am I thinking about these things? Why are they coming to my mind right now? And this week, I have had a heavy, oppressive attack, spiritual attack. Thank the Lord that I came out of it. Do you ever go through a time of intense spiritual attack? I want to encourage you. That may mean that you are on the front lines and you are making a difference, and Satan feels threatened by your work, by your life, by your story, by your testimony. Keep on. Don't give up. Don't give up. And I could only think today that some of these memories coming up are part of that attack. And I thought, what should I do? What should I do, Lord? And as I dealt with this, I thought, let me help someone else. And I thought of the verse that Paul wrote, because I thought I had things happen to me that weren't my fault, that came to my mind. There were other times when I was definitely at fault, definitely sinning before I was saved. And of course, I've sinned since I've been saved, but I can't dwell there. And I thought of this verse, these verses, and I thought, they're good advice. Paul have been attacked often by Satan in his memories. He must have been, but he does not dwell there. And he's bold. He's bold, speaking the gospel, telling others about Christ. And you can be too, forgetting those things which are behind. I reach forth onto those things which are before, in front of me. I press toward the mark for the prize. Ah, the prize. When we see Jesus, it will be worth it all. So be faithful, friend. If you want to be a Christian woman leader who has routines and habits that establish you in the Word, establish you as a leader, that help you to live a balanced, more balanced Christian life, personal and professional, click below for 7 habits of high-impact Christian women leaders, my free offer for you. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a thing. And let me know if this has been encouraging to you. Comment below.